Okay, now I'm going to Joondalup Hospital again, so I'd like to give you some ideas about online business. First of all, I just would like to tell you about how you can find your proper opportunity online. So, as I mentioned before, according to some sources, actually 95 to 97% of online businesses are scams. So you might wonder, is it really worth bothering? But if you consider this, that if you put online business on Google, then you will come up with 23 trillion results, more than 23 trillion results. And if you just consider 3% of it, it still will be huge number. So definitely there are good opportunities, but the problem is how to find them. Most of the time you come across some opportunities where they tell you that this might be good or this might be good, but then you have to consider a couple of things, whether it will be really suitable for you. So first of all, you have to consider how much time you have. Would it be really possible for you to do something? Like sometimes they say, oh, you just need 6 hours during the week. Okay, so if you have 6 hours during the week of free time, yes, you can try to do this. And if you have more time, obviously you can spend more on online business. But the thing is, you just have to realize your possibilities. With some programs, they clearly tell you, well, if this is you, telling you what your actually position might be, then they say straight away, might be not for you. So then it's not worth it even to try it. But everything depends on you. You have to think about it, how much time you have and what really can you do, right? And I just came across some business opportunities which don't require much time, which was really important for me. And it's mostly like automatic process. So you just don't have to bother much whether it would be enough time for you, because you can just sit at the desk, the computer, set up and see whether it's going right. And then from time to time you can just come and see whether it's still working properly for you. And what I mean by this is just auto surfing. And there are some sites where you can just do auto surfing. And with auto surfing it means that you don't have to be actually at the computer. You don't have to look all the time at screen. But you can do it from time to time just to check whether everything is running correctly. Well, many people say this is not the right thing to do because there's no people who can actually watch. So they cannot see what you're promoting. But in a way they're wrong, because there are some times where you can be looking at it. And especially most of the time, if you come to the computer even for a while, you might be looking at some banners. So idea of using auto surfing is just first try to generate some traffic to your sites, but then also use those points you earn or credits just to run your own banners. But bear in mind, with banners you need a lot of impressions before actually clicks on it. But when somebody clicks, it might mean that they're really interested. It just caught their attention. So it might be a good situation for you. And also some people, when they come and start running auto surface, they try to check whether it's running correctly. So, they see at least at the beginning what was showing. And on many autosurf sites, it actually shows first page, which is given as a reward to some surfers, those who are really good in surfing. So it's kind of competition. You just want to have as many credits as you can and try to be on the top of the others. So you might be getting reward that actually your page will be shown as the first one if somebody starts surfing. But as I said, also there are some sites where you can earn money just by auto surfing. So you don't need even to promote anything. You just sit and check what they offer you on the autosurf. And that way you can earn money also. Obviously, it might be a good idea to combine two things. Like if you earn a lot of credits, then those credits you could use for actually promoting your own business or website or blog or something like this on the site for auto surfing. So this is the easiest way to start actually something. The problem is only one, that you must have good internet connection and at high speed, because some of those sites don't run at low speed. So you need to have unlimited broadband internet connection. So you know that you can be online and on autosurf as long as you like, because you're not paying for it. You just pay for unlimited broadband, and then you have no additional costs if you would like to do this kind of exercise, right? So that's what I'm doing. And one of the sites, which is called Die Besucher, it's actually a German site, but site which translates also to other languages. So you can choose English and use it this way. I'm on the road, so I have to be very careful what I'm doing. Now I'm on freeway where I can drive 100 kilometers per hour, so especially have to be careful. So this is way of doing it, and that probably is suitable for everyone, because it's just for the people who have unlimited broadband connection already. So they pay money, or obviously, but they pay for this unlimited broadband connection, and then they don't have to bother whether it will be not enough data for them or something, right? So that's the basic thing. Now, there is also another way of earning money, and that's by clicking on some sites. And I found that the best one of them is actually Neobucks. Neobucks.com. But that requires some time. So if you are short of time, then it might be a problem. I myself use it for a very short period of time, because I think at any time I can find 4 minutes to just click to make just 4 basic clicks which are required for you to have in order to get some percentage of clicks of your referrals. So there are four basic sites which you have to click every day. Otherwise, you will not get credits from your referrals, or percentage of credits of your referrals clicking. But that's only for the certain day. So if this day you didn't click, you didn't get it. But next day if you click, you might be getting. The problem with this is how to get referrals, okay? And on this side they say, well, it's quite easy. You just go and buy referrals, actually. So you pay money, but then you get referrals. And they say, oh, whole strategy is just to know when you have to hold the referrals which you bought, and then at which time you have to replace them. And that's it. But, I just tried this way and I didn't earn anything. So I thought to myself, well, this is something which gives me like profit straight away, right? Because every click counts and I'm getting some money. So every day I can earn some money. But then if I have to pay for referrals, then it's not really profit, because there are costs involved. And if costs are higher than gains, then, you don't have profit, really. So these are the ways when most people can start doing money, and some people are not aware of it even. Those sites where you click to earn money, when every click counts, they are called PTC sites. And there are many of them. You can choose those which you think are the best for you. And the most important part is that they have to be paying. So if you get to the certain number of clicks at which stage they say they would pay you, so you will get paid straight away. And that's the case with Neobucks. Initially, once you reach $1, they will pay you $1. But the next step is to get $10 to be paid. So that might require some time for you before you get to the stage, depending how much time you can use for this purpose. Now, I started to create my own list also, because they always say money is in the list. And it's really true. Because if you just show the site on some traffic exchanges, which might be also manual, so it means you have to click every time for every site you can see on the screen to go to the next one. But you're not paid for this. You just do it for sake of promoting your own business. So but most people say, yes, this is correct way of promoting your business, because you have to be at the computer like everybody else, so they can see actually what you're promoting. They can see the site. Okay, but the thing is that they might see just once, maybe later on, second time or something like this, but it might not get you any conversions. So the best way is just to have something, like capture page, where you show to the people, but ask them to put their name and email address. So this way, you will have possibility to contact them later on. And that's what I'm using just to get people who might express interest in online business. But another thing is that you should be having something like about general online business interests, not in particular one. Because if it's in particular one, then you are supposed, then you will be allowed, if somebody agrees, to receive your emails, but regarding this, about this subject only. So if it's about some specific business, you can only send emails regarding this business. You cannot send anything else showing another kind of business or something. So I think this is really important. If you could have something like capture page, but just for expressing interest for people generally online business. If they are, and if they confirm, then you have the right to send emails to them with your offers. And I think one of the most important ones, which I'm actually using, is ViralURL, viralurl.com, since this site gives you opportunity actually to trace all the clicks. So you will know from which site clicks are coming. Why is it so important? Because then you know actually which site is working for you. And this way you can choose the best one and concentrate your efforts on promoting this one. So it really makes sense, you know. That's why I said to people who are introduced to the business that the first and the most important thing is just to have possibility to trace other people's clicks, so you know at which site they were when they clicked to be on your site. And ViralURL is free for this purpose, so you can use it at any time you like. You just create some short links, or they used to call it cloaking. So you hide actually normal link, or you just change it to the URL one, and that gives you some benefits, because first of all people can see what you're promoting. You can see actually where the clicks are coming from and how many you have those clicks using certain source of traffic. And another thing is that even it promotes your affiliate link on ViralURL. So that's pretty useful, I think, and I'm using it all the time. Now they say also that with ViralURL you can send emails. So, and it's very easy to send emails because they have specific system for it. Okay, I have to finish. I'm close to this hospital now. So, see you next time. All right?